Welcome back, everyone! Today we're going to be continuing our exploration of Remuria and Remuria ruins. We last left off that the evil guy, I don't remember his name, Boethius or something like that, appeared out of the portal that leads to the ancient Remuria itself underwater. But before we go inside, we still haven't finished some exploration here, so let's finish this up first. And what the heck is going on here? What am I supposed to do? Boop. Is that correct? I'm just trying this out, to be honest. Oh, shit. I need to collect. So, okay. Oh, shit. Whoops. And that was so grand and anticlimactic at the same time. Okay, but now I know the objective, so... it'll be easier this time. Okay. Dude, the music. Stop! That's some 5D. Missed one. That's fine. Missed one. That's fine. That's fine. How do they get lightning here? Raiden, is that you? Actually, the lightning is red, so... oh, shit!
Pitiful.
Yeah, that was pitiful of them to do. Damn the vocals! The choir. That is so good. Why am I collecting more? I collected all of them. 15. Okay, we're almost there. Ooh. Oh. Well, that's easy. I really feel like I'm in theater with this kind of music. And that note at the end with the sunshine, that is so nice. I love that. And the rewards are generous. Extract. So, it looks like a new movement. Quick, put it in the music box so we can give it a listen. Okay. At the beginning of an epic opera, the hero embarks on their journey, guided by fate. The wandering king regained a nation and people, and wished to bring wisdom and health to this land of ignorance. Who are you, and why have you come hither, sailing a magnificent ship into our bay, covered in something? That which compels you must be divine fate. That's the same song we heard, but just in the music box style. That's nice. That is nice. Okay, I like this puzzle. Very generous.
Something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Very, very generous. Very. So, another new thing that I would like to share. I have been working on the new set. It's still not perfect, but I mean, it's something. It's the start. I hate that. I hate that so much that the defense went to 25. But I guess she also needs some survivability, so it works. The crit is there. This one is fine. This one is gorgeous. This is just a crit damage with shitty substats. And this is a HP that also went into defense and attack. So this is, I'm gonna change this one. I'm definitely gonna find something to replace this one. And maybe I'll get lucky with some of these. But, so, everything is a subject to change. We'll see where it goes. But for now, it looks something like this. And that's without a signature weapon. I'm still working on it. It's level 70. Once we enter Remeria,
What could the children be up to?
I'll be farming them.
Never mind. Let them do as they please.
To upgrade the weapon. And honestly, it's really good. It's really good. It's looking very nice. She's dealing damage like 30k per hit when her bond of life is like 70% or higher. Or maybe even some less, but... Alright. I really can't imagine how hard she's going to strike with her constellations and her signature. Wow. Come here. Come here, boy! Okay. So these are just some puzzles. Wrong button. Nothing too crazy. Is there a third one? Oh yeah, there's a third one. Third one, that's the middle one. Not too difficult, not too difficult. Literally not difficult at all. At all. But there's something more. That's not it. I have a question. How do you guys feel about this underwater stuff? I know that it's been very novel at the beginning, and it's been really great. Okay, there doesn't seem to be much going on there. Okay, guys, leave me alone. But of course, over time, it loses its novelty and is not that great. I've heard a lot of mixed opinions on it. Wait. What do we get there? I guess that's another place. Okay, fine. But I've actually been enjoying it myself. And I still think that's pretty good. It doesn't have this interesting combat mechanic. There's just these aberrants that you can take abilities from, so it's just kinda eh. But I mean, the atmosphere and the puzzles are kinda nice. Anything you'd like to ask? I bought the symphony on the mural. Oh yeah, since Boethius has run off, guess we can finally play this mural symphony in peace. I already have. This piece of music depicts the first legendary voyage of the Sebastus to the land called Meripes. Guided by the oracle SCYLLA. Okay, what the heck? This is completely new names that I've never heard before. What the heck is Meripes? What kind of land is that? This was the beginning of our ancient civilization, the beginning of all the stories that would follow. Okay, so Meripes was the name of the land that soon became Remuria, that afterwards became Fontaine. I would assume. It being recorded here means that that fellow believed that the principle of cycles would cause the old civilization to resurface, resulting in the drama playing out over and over. But since it is a drama, then it needs a protagonist. And if you wish to enjoy the music, why don't you try playing the part? Of course, the musical score here will be transferred onto the blank score you retrieved previously. You can then listen to the song at any time. I mean, yeah, but it's a different song. It's like a lullaby. It's from a music box. What are the questions? Okay, it's these. Basically. Is there anything new about petting you? You will now love your face. Okay, got it. Got it. You love the face. You love the face. He's way more trusting now. And the ears. Ooh, look at the boy. Look at the boy. How about here? Ah. This does contain Ichor. Your pendant. The Sebastus, we'll talk about it later. The Sebastus gave it to you. Maybe this thing on his neck is what prevents him from joining the symphony? I don't know. Okay, he likes the paws. What about the back? Okay, now there's only one place left. Okay, he does not enjoy it, but he is not angry with us. Just fine. Okay. Head to the Sea of Bygone Eras. Whew, let's go. Wow, this is so Panaconia from what I've seen. Okay. Yeah, it's too fast. It's too fast for me to read out loud. Okay, let's move on then. Oh, ancient engravings by order of Dominus Boethius, exalted Harmost, and in accord with the most sacred, beneficent symphony. Beneficent. Symphony of our great Sebastus. The Initium Iani are to be shut from today on. No one enters and no one leaves. For the Empire, for our God King, for human civilization. It's very strange that they kind of built a civilization for humans, right? A human civilization. But they still worshipped a god king. Which is just contradictory in and of itself. Hello. A glowing fish. I never thought we'd run into it. And it ran off. It just ran off. Okay. I wonder how dangerous is it? Ooh. Bro, the cello. I wonder if we're gonna get a new battle theme. We kind of did with the new world boss. But this is like a... Whoa! This is practically like Enkanomiya or Chasm. Did I just hear some vocals? Yeah, I did. I would imagine there would be a lot of... Although... No, never mind. Yeah, so I would imagine there is like a separate battle theme. Okay, let us dive in. Ah, there you are. Come here. Come here, boy! Oh! These are two separate entities. I thought that guy that's like sealed is the same one. Huh. So there's multiple of these guys. Or maybe just two, and this is like a mother and son situation or something.
Whoa! Looks just like that glowing fish we saw before. There are still weird things tangled around the top nearby. What the heck is going on? I was getting more and more confused.
I've heard this voice in a dream before. There's a teleport waypoint. I can't remember his name anymore, though. That is so cute how the cat is just swimming. Yes, you must have met him in the SCYLLA stream, did you not? SCYLLA, a fell dragon who once served the SCYLLA. He was subdued and sealed here by Boethius. Okay, we're getting somewhere. A fell dragon. Eh? By the way, a Paimon underwater, a rare sight, but here we are.
Mr. Super Root subdued an evil dragon? Paimon didn't think he could do something that amazing.
I mean, if he has control over the symphony, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, Fell Dragon was the name they gave, but it was no more than a bishop. That was a teensy bit stronger than normal. After all, no new Hydro Dragon could be born so long as the Mistress of Many Waters hibernated in the... Hello? That's, Huh. That just got me stun-locked. Mistress of Many Waters. Is that the previous sovereign? No, that can't be right. No. That has to be someone else. No new Hydro Dragon could be born for so long as the mistress of all waters hibernated in the deep seas. Okay, that doesn't necessarily have to be a hydro dragon, because I would assume that there was a time period where there was no hydro dragon at all. When the previous sovereign died, there was something else before the birth of Neuvillette, because there's just no way Neuvillette was born at the exact time the sovereign died, or close to it at least, and was roaming Tevat, just not doing nothing. So Mistress of Many Waters hibernated in the deep seas, preventing the Hydro Dragon from being reborn. I'm thinking and thinking. It's either I'm going as far back as the Four Shades. From the moment the primordial sea was created. Oh, there's so many possibilities. I don't know. I don't know who this mistress could be. Ooh! This is a nice beat. Huh. Okay. I have no idea who could that be. I have idea who could that be, but I don't know who that is for sure. I never thought that bishops could get this large. Speaking of which, isn't Neuvillette...
That's right! Neuvillette's the Hydro Dragon, isn't he? That doesn't mean that this guy is way older than even him, does it?
I think it is. I think it does mean that this thing is older than him. A new dragon of water has already been born. Then again, it has been a long time since even the former mistress of many waters passed. So much time has passed. The former mistress of many waters. So, is this the confirmation that the mistress of all waters is the sovereign? The previous sovereign? Bruh. In any case, the evil dragon, SCYLLA, was once the Sebastus's friend. But he revolted at a critical juncture in the showdown between us Remurians and the Fontanians. Interesting. A showdown between Remurians and Fontanians. At that time, SCYLLA led the brutal Dragonborn to Makimos, intent on breaching the inner city, Capitolium, where the Sebastus resided. Makimos? I heard people talking about that in town. A bell tower? Correct. Makimos is the outer city of the capital. But should the fell dragon wish to enter the inner city, he must pass through the Initium Iani. Okay. That is the barrier separating the inner and outer parts of the capital. And the symphony weaved by the Sebastus and the musicians, which covered all of Remuria, passed through the Initium Iani and its golden water waves. So that's what we are seeing now. That's what they are showing us. That tunnel. Maybe.
Boethius and his legions used this fact to shut the Inidium Iani, thus finally sealing the evil dragon.
Something is not right about that story. Don't know. I didn't pick up on anything. I'm just trying to remember what I'm being told. The dreamscape from before back then. SCYLLA should have come and seen Remus before. But we haven't seen SCYLLA in the dreamscape, we just heard the voice. So maybe they were like speaking telepathically or something? I don't know. Perhaps SCYLLA sought to go before the Sebastus' throne, but such an opportunity is now forever lost. Afterward, the evil dragon sank alongside Remuria, and the Sebastus too was lost, remaining so to this very day. Did you recall something? It all feels a bit muddled. This is true. I only heard tell of events after it had all transpired myself, having not been in the capital when the disaster struck. Then, none knew just what had happened to Sebastus. I fear that we can only learn more by proceeding further. The large glowing fish that we saw in the castle must be the thoughts that escaped from fissures in SCYLLA's stony cell. So, the smaller versions of SCYLLA is basically like his remnants? Not even remnants, but his fragments, I should say. The fragments... I fear he has already taken notice of our presence. Having been sealed here for so long, now that he's finally sensed our outsiders, he will naturally find a way to lure us in. Yeah, he was kind of chilling there with us. He wasn't just going about his own business, he was just there staring at us.
So that's it. Hang on a minute. You said that the way to Domus Aurea is through those gates or something. But hasn't Boethius shut them away? Doesn't this mean there's no getting through? This will prove quite tricky, yes. Bah! There's gotta be a limit to how rude you can be.
Paimon, what do you mean?
What's with this? I'll wait for you at the...
Oh, okay. She's talking about the other guy. I thought she was talking about the cat.
I'll wait for you at Domus Aurea. Nonsense, when you won't even leave the door open, huh? You know, why don't we find some way to break the seal on the evil dragon and get the former foe he beat to break the door down for us?
No! How could we do such a thing? I mean, after... That is one of Remuria's nemesis. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend, no? But Remuria is long gone, no? Long gone.
That's right. It's been so long. For all you know, he might have decided to turn over a new leaf and be a nice dragon.
But, okay, From what I understand, the SCYLLA was confronting Remuria and specifically Remus, which means he was most likely fighting 4 Fontanians, so there shouldn't be like any threat about him now. He's literally can be our ally. But he is still a dragon.
Come on, so what? Even if he is a dragon, he might be the reasonable kind we can talk with. We've got experience in dealing with dragons, don't we, you?
Well, I'd say it's a 50-50 chance. There we go. Well, there was that... Again, we were talking about the dragons. We did it before. I don't remember when exactly, but... We had that moment before. Well, there was that time with Dvalin. Dvalin was good. Ejdeha was bad. Oh, he was corrupted. Ejdeha was corrupted. And Apep was just... an interesting character. Let's just say.
Right, she even went on about wanting to destroy Sumeru. And then we had to defeat the anomalous life forms within her before we managed to get her healthy again. Those examples weren't very convincing, were they? Come on, Ose. No amount of suspicious looks is going to suddenly give us better opinions. Better options.
I know. You're right. Let's give it a try. Oh. There it is again. There is this sound. Oh, there's the small guy. The small SCYLLA. The seals that bind the evil dragons seem to be connected to 3 locations. Let us begin by removing the chains in those 3 places. Alright. Okay. We got the first layer of the map. Sheesh, there's a lot of waypoints there. Sea of Bygone Eras. Symphonia. Interesting. Okay, now we get to exploring. I think I'll explore this place on my own. Kinda. Maybe. We'll just go through the world quest. Hello. Hello, little guy. Hi. How you doing? What's up? What's up? Did I... Oh, you brought me here. Oh, you brought me to the seal. Okay. Gotcha. Hold on a moment. I need to take the waypoint. The heck? What you doing? Something hiding among the corals. Oh, okay. Got it. Damn. Oh, that's interesting. Like a timing thing. That's fun. That's fun. Okay. So you lured me here. Let's try start with this one. These look kind of poisonous. Can I get the... There we go. Oof. Time to oh. No, they are not enemies. They are friends. What's up? Yeah, yeah, bust it down, yeah. They're the homies. Sheesh! Look at him go. Sir Anton Schwammeron. What you doing? Sheesh! Okay. What have we got here? Oh, shit. Fascinating. Investigate. Oh, hello, boys. Well, that's ominous. Ominous light. Not even all three at the same time.
Shine down!
Look. I don't know what you're trying to achieve, but... it'll take more than the two of you.
Laid bare. There is no escape!
Nameless golem. Well, you're important, aren't you? I wonder if there are different variants of golems, or are they all
Shine down!
pyro? Oh. Give me that. Oh! Oh, there is something special about this one. Hello?
Dominus Cassiodor! Dominus Cassiodor, is that you? It is you, just as I thought. You finally returned. I was ordered to guard this fortress, but the cruel bishops and attacks of the barbarians were simply too much for me. So I was forced back step by step until I arrived here. It seems as though many years have passed since then. What tidings from beyond? Were we victorious?
Well, that just... Dane half-done situation right here.
Is that so? Then we lost.
I'm sorry.
Do not say such things, Honored Dominus. I had already imagined this day might come when I joined the Sebastus' legion. Did the Sebastus not say that he wanted to lead us to break the shackles of Fortuna? But is doing so that simple? After all, what we struggle against is fate itself, and defying fate is a feat beyond even the greatest of the gods.
Even in the end, all our efforts were in vain.
Nay, say not so, Dominus. We took up arms against divine destiny, and our deeds challenged the laws of heaven. We resisted that prophecy, resisted it valiantly. Though we failed in the end, someone must have betrayed us, led us astray. Still, the outcome no longer matters. Come what may, our deeds shall be carved into this world's history.
Hey! Why did he just fall over like that? Can stone people also just suddenly faint?
I still do not know his name. It appears his history has now reached its conclusion.
Wait, that's so sad! Has he just been fighting here all these thousands of years?
But now he is finally at peace. Let us continue onward.
I was feeling kind of bad for us killing these guys, now that we know that they are kind of sentient, kind of. Not all of them. But knowing that that will bring them peace, I think that's a better option. Hold, okay.
Quickly undo the chains.
If you'll let me. Come on. There we go. It's strange how it's going from purple. Although it's more accurate to say that it goes from red to being purple. But it was still red.
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Damn it, there's no loot from these guys.
I'll remember this.
Those souls, the shadows of the past lingering here. If we can defeat Boethius, perhaps they too can at last find peace.
Why would their souls...
Obsession? Delusions? Regardless, the bodies created by the Sebastus offered us a sanctuary to which we could flee. Just as we hoped, the sea will steal neither our souls nor our lives. But it is because of this that our souls have become all the heavier. Rather than my kin now being trapped beneath the depths by the symphony, it is more accurate to say that they, like Boethius, are bound here by their own obsession. A pitiable fate.
Well... what will I do with you? Huh? Oh, like that? Still uncomfortable with the tail? Yeah. And the boss, like the boss? Okay, so it's basically the same. I want to hear another dialogue about the pendant. Yeah. As for this, the Sebastus, it has to do with Sebastus. It has to do with Remus. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Well, let's move on. On to the neck. Ooh, up. No. Engravings. I, Aethius. Heck? I, Aethius, and my sister, Placidia, did not perish of illness, but fell resisting the traitorous dragonborn as they came to the city gates. Legio VI had not a single deserter amongst its ranks, nor did any disgrace the name of our benefactrix. We guard this palace, just as we followed Urgentia to pacify the northern barbarian border and deliver unto them civilization. We chose civilization and death. There is no greater honor than to die defending civilization. Play, comrades, play the grand verse, for all that is noble and glorious, and in the name of our benefactrix. I mean, I don't blame the people for believing in their kingdom. It was a glorious one, after all. Truly glorious one. What the heck is that? That's a machine. That is so scary. There is a tree grow. I want to come to see it. I feel like it's some kind of boss. Oh, or is it? No, okay. Are you gonna attack me? You turned red. He turned red. That's not good. There's a chest. Oh, I see. There is a chest inside, and when it detects me, it closes. Okay, so I have to just boop. That's very cool. I really like that. You go on. You go on. Wow. That is very pretty. I really love that. Okay. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Oh. Sorry, guys. Sorry. My bad. My bad. My favorite ability? Waypoint. Now. By some the ancient creatures, creatures, water the symphony with them somewhat. Okay, let's see. I see. Boop. Are you gonna stay? Oh, he's he's playing. Okay. Come here, guys. Come here. Poof. Poof. All right. Come on, come here. Nice. What are these? What are these? Bro, they're so pretty. They're huge. Bro, I'm so in love how they did the underwater world. It feels so alive. Wait, do I have to go up? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, you gods, shut tight the brass gates of the heavenly city. The sword of Remus has cut the threads of fate. Another, okay.
Imperator, are you alright? Are you dreaming again? So noisy. What's going on?
Oh shit.
The people have gathered in your great hall. I believe they have questions for you, Imperator. Recently, the melody of Phobos has been interrupted many times. And so they have many concerns regarding this. I have no choice but to do this. I trust your wise judgment, naturally, and I have heard something of the recent happenings. Is something wrong with Phobos? Phobos has planned routes for everyone, such that humanity as a whole can attain happiness. There should be no issues. Not when we have the aid of SCYLLA's nearly limitless powers of calculation. But I heard cries of sorrow within the music. Did someone recently alter the musical score of Phobos? No. None can do that except myself and the other Harmosts. Oh, I can look around. Oh, that's cool. Oh, shit. I never knew. Could it be that the prophet had hidden something from us? Impossible. Has he not already sacrificed her? Has she not already sacrificed her very life for the cause? The veracity of her prophecy has been validated by the Mistress of Waters. She would have harbored no such selfish designs. Again with the Mistress of Waters. Is it Egeria? Just Egeria? That would make sense, kind of. That Neuvillette was born after the death of Egeria. Maybe? Or perhaps it is precisely because she had no desires of her own. Totally. All people rely on Phobos to make judgments and decisions for them. If something were to go wrong with it, the citizens fear that all would descend into the chaos. I need you to go to where those who cling to blind faith are. For this reason, I must grant you free will. Wait! Wait, the necklace! Oh my god! Is that? What was his name? God, I'm so bad with names. Jesus Christ. I really forgot. it's Monsieur Os. It's Monsieur Os that we see right now. Huh. Interesting. Is that to say you wish to separate my melody from the grand symphony as a contingency against mishaps? No, it is still too early. I fear my soul is still unable to withstand such great fate. I believe in you. But from now on, you shall no longer be part of we. We, as in collective consciousness, yeah. I understand. I have resolved myself. If this is your wish, Imperator, I shall see it done. Oranopolis, the city of the future. Wait. Auranopolis. As in our. As in, are they communists? Bruh. Auranopolis, the city of the future. Call yourself by this new name. I see. After Oz has departed, you pass through golden corridors, and the sounds of people in debate grow closer. The area grows quiet, but only by a little. When you reach the central podium of the main hall. Wait, is this the guy? Oh, great Sebastus, please, give us your instructions. Many have been unable to hear the Phobos' melody as of late. The people are frightened, Imperator. Frightened and confused. Our grand plan was proceeding as normal. The barbarians, skulking in the shadows, were being eliminated one by one, and the polluted waters were cleansed by Ichor. I'm just gonna call it Ichor. Yet, my Imperator, you plan to call a halt to our noble war without cause or reason. Why have you done this?
I experienced my own judgment in the matter. I exercised my own judgment. Sorry.
Great Sebastus, I do not mean to challenge your authority, but I believe that you have shown them sufficient mercy already. We have brought glorious harmony to the land. The gates of Remuria are open to all who wish to join in our golden order. But what have they done? They have destroyed our towers and slaughtered our musicians. Their blighted souls are unworthy of any salvation. We cleanse their barbarous lands with blood, and order and civilization shall sprout after the destruction. For such ignorant savages, this is the highest mercy that can be granted them. That is not what I want. But there should not be even a sliver of shadow under the sun. Is that not also your great ideal? If I may, Imperator, I believe that this is the wish of all citizens of Remuria. If you're wondering why I'm using different voices, I'm picturing this guy as not just one guy, but as the whole symphony itself of different people. Sebastus, please, give the order. Defiled are all who dwell in Capitolium. What's going on with you? Now is not the time to rest. Hurry up and unchain these shackles. You saw it again, didn't you? The Sebastus.
All right. One more down, one more remaining. Oh, he's gone. The cat is gone. Okay, I'm gonna check everything else on my own. I mean, clear the area. And there he is. There's the seal. He really is leading us. Oh. Bad boys, bad boys. When I saw this thing in the live stream, I really thought that this was like a new kind of aberrant and we were gonna be able to get his power. Just imagine, like, whoop! And we get like a whale, dragon power. But they called this thing a Vishap. They said it's a Vishap. Be that the case. Ooh, damn.
Hey, you! Yes, you! You gibbering imbecile, why do you delay? Even if we waste away, the treasure won't move itself, surely.
Oh. That's creepy. That's, for one, creepy, and for two...
Yeah.
Very awesome.
Nay, sir. It's just that they are simply too heavy. We've been at all this day, yet there is still so much left. Where then is the int fucking intris- intrinsic merit in feeding that prodigious size of yours? It's treasure, you brute, treasure! Of course it's heavy! Besides, we confiscated all these treasures from those accursed barbarians, did we not? Leaving such wealth in the lands of those insects who live like swine and mongrels would be a terrible waste. Wow. There is such a nice parallel, but also showing how it was back then. We saw the treasure, well, they were adventurers, but also kind of treasure hoarders who came to this village, didn't care about anyone, and just took all the stuff, took all the precious stuff they thought was precious. Just like these guys in the past took the wealth from the tribes who could barely defend themselves against these kinds of beings. I would assume. Now that's just bullying. But sir, don't you think we should have brought a few more ships if we wanted to hold all this back to Maria? What are you, slow? Imperial cargo ships are not to be used for such a thing. Well, why don't we destroy what we cannot carry? Better than to having it fall into the hands of those savages. Is it just Paimon, or have we heard this conversation before? Sounds like when we first arrived in Petrichor. It's that bitch with the treasure hoarders all over again. Yeah, those unlucky adventurers where we drove off before were saying something similar stuff. Feels like this round's worse than the last two. Yeah, this is worse. Is it possible that they were turned into golems after the boat they were on sank? No. I don't think that these are those guys. I think that those guys that we met at the beginning were just shrouded in the fog like all the other citizens and were pretending as if they were these guys. Let's just say possessed. They were possessed. That's so creepy. Asta. That's Asta. I was wondering why Asta was on the list if Asta also was, like, on the surface. Are you of Legio 9? What are you doing here? Should you all not have been ordered to retreat to Fort Charybdis? Hey, Asta, don't you dare ruin our fun, you hear? These barbarians are less of a threat than dead fish anyway, so just let us have our fun messing around here for a while longer, would you? These treasures. I don't know what orders your Harmos gave you. But did the Sebastus not order us to subdue these ignorant tribes and free them of fate's shackles? Those orders do not include such clearly criminal deeds. Surely you jest. The orders of our commander, mighty Dominus Boethius, were indeed to punish these savages harshly. And besides, we have received no punishment. That means that both Phobos and the Sebastus, our Imperator, approve of our actions. So that's all this talk about So what's this talk about? So what's all this talk about crimes? Are you trying to start trouble? But
There's another Esther here? Well, aren't things getting weirder by the moment?
that's what I'm saying, Batman.
It appears that it is time to answer that question of yours. The Esther you met in town must be descendant of Remurians.
Oh.
His ancestor must have followed me to join the new nation all those years ago, becoming an ordinary Fontanian. As such, the symphony that has stolen these Fontanian souls would not affect him, but in turn, the melody that records his ancestors' memories had nowhere to go, and so attached itself to that statue.
Huh.
So you mean that the Esther here in town, Esther's ancestor, the real Esther, the quick-witted? What about the others? Just wandering souls lost in their memories. Let us go have a look.
You walk up together with Monsieur Oz.
Hello there, Esther.
Yes, hello. And who are you exactly? You do not appear to be Remurians. Are you savages then? I'm but a passing traveler. Well, this is a battlefield, and you put yourselves in great peril. You should leave this place regardless of who you are. So there indeed was like a war, a battlefield between the tribes, which I'm guessing are Natlan tribes, and Remuria.
Esther, it is I. It has been a while.
Skies above, it's you, Dominus Cassiodor. There we go, Cassiodor. So the guy that we saw in the flashback talking to Remus was Cassiodor. Cassiodor. Oh, goddammit. You so rarely appear in this form that I almost failed to recognize you. And as for these two, are they your attendants? Actually, I'm his owner. What the heck? You can just take that to be so. I want to see what happens if I say Huh?
Hey, you! Stop complicating things further. Don't worry, he was just joking. Esther, so please continue.
Still, Dominus Cassiodor, what brings you here? Did the Sebastus not send you to...
Damnation! I cannot remember. Am I in some dream? That does seem to be the case.
Surely you jest. The Sebastus must have assigned you some secret mission again. Or else I am... an ignoramus.
You guessed correctly. Speaking of which, why are the legionnaires of Legio 9 guarding those chains?
The chains? You mean the treasure, yes? I believe them to be spoils of war. Though the Sebastus views war as naught but a sad necessity in fulfilling our grand aspirations, and has long outlawed such brutal behaviors. You know as well as I that they have become commonplace nonetheless. We are on the path of darkness, though none perceive it. Dominus Cassiodor, what has happened? Phobos was meant to bring us happiness, but all I feel is a pain I cannot name.
I too am searching for the answer to that question. But it appears that we will have to deal with that problem at hand first.
Indeed. Still, those are our legionnaires, so let us solve things peacefully if we may.
Ahem! Legionnaires of Legio 9?
Huh? Who are you? Estes little helpers? That we are. We are special envoys of the Emperor, our Sebastus. We are Cassiodor's retainers. How do we go about this? I feel like it's gonna be better to introduce ourselves with Cassiodor's name than Imperator's, because I mean everybody knows the Imperator, I would assume, so it's everyone can fake that. We are Cassiodor's retainers.
That's right! Dominus Cassiodor's retainers, that's who we are!
It seems you two have quite the penchant for acting. Dominus Cassiodor, you say? I heard that the Sebastus had sent him to Arimorica. Has he returned so soon?
Well, the one next to us is, in fact...
Ahem.
Whatever the case, we have come to survey the frontline legions.
Right, I figured as much. I mean, we haven't gone to Fort Charybdis with the main body of troops. But we are the rear guards, so some final cleanup is well within our range of duties, eh? Is this also a command from Phobos? Well, it should have guided our and every move, but since coming here, there have been many times when we could not hear its melody. As such, we've fallen back to Dominus Boethius' directives. Ah, that impudent fellow. The Sebastus does not permit the harm of innocent people. Innocent, you say? Yes, he did task us with helping these vulnerable humans before the war began. But our actions have the tacit approval of Phobos. Could its decrees ever be in conflict with the sacred word of the Sebastus? Phobos could have made a mistake as well. Yet you are not receiving the melody. Yet you are not receiving the melody. Well, that is true enough. But in what can we place our trust if not Phobos? Surely it would not stand idly by were we to diverge from the correct path. Phobos is a perfect creation. I counsel you, as a Remurian, to not doubt its directives. Perfect. Nothing is truly perfect. Phobos' silence signifies rejection. Yes, that is possible. How did I not consider that? Could our rash actions have caused Phobos to cease guiding us? If so, then it bodes very ill. Very well. You speak true. We must reconsider our actions. In truth, I do not know how things came to this. There's been a strange feeling in my heart since this war broke out. We were meant to pursue freedom and happiness, but Phobos led us here instead, step by step. Had something gone wrong? What could it be? If you meet with the Sebastus upon your return, please apprise him of our circumstances and our doubts. You'll be doing us a truly great favor.
Don't worry, we will.
At least we finally got those two to withdraw. Okay. And the
What
treasures.
greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
And there was something else here. Engravings. You coveted the glory of Lugdunensis. I am so sorry for butchering all this once again. And yet razed the city to the ground, fashioning shackles for her. Faunus, just what manner of barbarian damsel shall be your spoils of war after you murdered her lover? What manner of youth? What manner of youth oils your body with luxurious perfumes while filling your cup with fine Biturian wine, since the inevitable death following your footsteps has finally caught you, plunging with you into eternal decay? Interesting, interesting. So there was a damsel. Okay. There was some sort of damsel. Of devastation? Oh, hey. Esther? Damn, you're huge. Doctor, you're huge. God King above, thank you, Dominus Cassiodor. In any event, it seems that this issue has been resolved for now. You are very welcome. Well, fell dragon, time for you to wake up. Oh shit. Yo. Gorgeous. It seems that you've resolved our previous problem. I suppose that means you'll be rushing ahead towards your next goal then? Yes. I'll be counting on you to take care of this place, Esther. Also, remember that it's better to trust the wisdom of your heart rather than handling all judgment of right and wrong over to Phobos or any Harmost. The Sebastus created Phobos to free us from our servitude to destiny, but the people's blind faith has led us into enslavement, more frightful still. In the future, you may encounter a similar choice once more. I hope you will make the right decision when the time comes. Dominus Cassiodor, why are you suddenly speaking of such things? Still, I shall keep your words in my heart. I, Esther, shall uphold my own sense of justice. That is good. Farewell, Esther. I believe we shall meet again. All right.
An impressive bounty.
I guess we're about to meet SCYLLA now. It is time to end this story of the past. So, what's the deal with you and Esther? As you have seen, he was a friend of mine, and one of the survivors of Remuria's destruction. In later days, he followed me into the newborn fontaine, and was laid to rest there. Yeah. Okay. And his descendant is currently in the village, yeah. Which is funny that he has the same name, but okay. The spring waters responded to us, who were entrapped in rock, just as it did ordinary Fontanians, and he had children of his own, building a family there. His bloodline became joined of that of Fontaine, and all came to forget that he was no ordinary mortal. A good fate, no? Okay, is there something different about your petting? Hey! Yeah! Ooh, let's go, Sebastus. Oh. Sorry, Cassiodor. I'm mixing up the names. Cassiodor. I'm happy that they have these lines. This is in truth a fragment of the Great Symphony. You could call it... This token was given to me by the Sebastus. It is an important... you could call it my last link to ancient Remuria. To have complete mastery over the symphony. To me, as life itself. Okay, and there was another dialogue. This token was given to me by the Sebastus. That's the same one. There was a third one. Yeah, as long as this remains, Boethius cannot be said to have complete Okay. So while Cassiodor still has this necklace, so Boethius cannot control the symphony completely. Well, that's good to hear at least. Okay. There he is. Hello, dear SCYLLA. Are you willing to talk, perhaps? Are you still sentient? You sure are. Ah, such warm ocean currents. Free at last. Well now, little ones, hail you from the surface? I know not for what reason you have come to this deep water prison, but...
We aren't little anything. You're just way too big.
Very well. Either way, you have broken the shackles that have bound me for millennia. That places me in your debt. If there is any undertaking in which I may aid you, then speak. Consider it a token of my gratitude.
Paimon knew you'd be a reasonable guy. Anyway, Paimon's name is Paimon, and here's you. And this is... Actually, Paimon's not sure what you'd know him by, but we call him Monsieur Oz.
This is Cassiodor.
Ah, Cassiodor, it is you. It has been a while. So you came back after all. But still, you are sadly late. By a few thousand years, no less.
Oh, looks like the big guy knows you, Monsieur Oz.
I have nothing to say to the despicable traitors.
Speak not so rashly, mortal. We are dragonborn. We keep all our promises and betray none, which is more than can be said for your naughty race.
Save your breath. It is worth less than a drowning mayfly. Your betrayal is undisputed. Were we not defeated in that war precisely because you turned against us?
If we hadn't lost that war, our nation, the Sebastus, wouldn't have. Ah, you've been gone far too long, Casiodor. The truth is not what you imagine. Though I suppose that a secret plan would not have been secret had its details reached your ears.
Secret plan?
My leading an army of bishops to assault the capital was, in fact, part of Remus's final secret plan. And he did all this to save his nation and people, a man of great moral character.
That sounds preposterous. Had he gone mad too?
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Why would a ruler ask someone else to invade their own country?
I guess to save people from his own creation, maybe? From the Phobos he created? Maybe? I don't know.
And what little one would one such as you or I know of Remus's thoughts? Whatever the case, look upon this, Casiodor. Even you should be able to divine its meaning.
The guiding golden bees. Oh, there really are bees. I didn't notice. I noticed them, but I just thought they were ordinary fish. But they are bees and they're flying. Wow. This is so cool. They should only heed the call of the symphony. Why would the Sebastus bestow his power upon a savage dragon? Because they had an agreement. Because they had an arrangement.
Oh? You know much, little one. From where did you learn that?
From memories scattered in the sea.
You speak correctly. Yes, indeed. We did have an arrangement, but I failed him. I squandered his noble sacrifice. I could not make it to the Domus area in time. And so the waves devoured the whole city, and my kindred could not escape either.
How could such a thing be?
If it is betrayal you speak of, then Boethius was the true traitor. Were it not for that lying devil, that deceitful rat, and his silver-tongued deceptions, how could a prince among dragonkin, such as I, who once led our armies after the age of the ancient dragons, have been beaten so easily? That devil first falsely claimed to have given up resistance on Remus's orders, saying he had ordered the legions to cease resistance. Yet when we arrived there, he suddenly rose up against us. Now that I have had much time to think on it, I fear he must have learned of Remus's plan somehow, and thus was able to set up such an inescapable trap and lure me in, step by step. And thus did my flesh and blood to stone. And thus did my flesh and blood turn to stone. And thus did it remain for millennia. To this day, when you rescued me.
Boethius knew perfectly well what a massive calamity his actions would bring about, yet he still... Could he have been trying to seize control over Phobos? Was that why he committed such sins? It seems that we don't have the full story yet.
So the guy who keeps calling others traitors was actually a traitor through and through? But why though? Are we gonna have to ask him? Paimon doubts he'd get a straight answer.
So that loathsome recalcitrant. What is this word? Recalcitrant demon worm has yet to dissipate, has he?
Yeah, and he's stolen the souls of a whole bunch of Fontanians too. Rescuing them is actually the main reason we're here. He said that he'd wait for us within Domus area. Well, he just said he'd wait for Monsieur Oz. So we're coming along uninvited. Not even leaving a door though. How rude of him.
The Initium Iani. Though feeble tricks and smoke screens have been set to dismay us, but at the end of the day, it's nothing more than a glorified stone door. I may have lost my physical body, but it has no great labor to take the little ones over to settle the matter. Watch closely, little ones. For a second there, I thought he was gonna call Vishaps.
Oh, you're pretty reliable, huh, big guy?
Now we simply need to break these revealed seals one by one. If you are prepared, then let us go.
Well then, Monsieur Oz, are you ready?
Now that it's come to this, we have little choice.
Alright then. What about you? Ready?
I need a moment to prep. Of course. Gird yourself sufficiently and then let us go. I shall wait for you below. Yeah. I love SCYLLA. He kinda reminds me of Elinas. Elinas was just a cutie, okay? Elinas did nothing wrong. Elinas was just a cutie. But this guy is just a Chad. He's just a reasonable dude. Well then. I suppose this is where this episode ends. It's been quite a long while already. So, in the next episode, we will continue onward and get to the actual Remuria and whatever they call their citadel, their capital, I'm guessing. But again, it probably won't be so simple. So we'll see where it goes. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.